Hello world, it's Matrice, Exit Home Vest Realty here. And This is a quick video because I was given a challenge today. I was given kind of a question or a scenario that had me kind of go through, what is really important, as a realtor and, when you go to represent a buyer. And why I'm saying that is because a lot of realtors, or, there may be a few realtors, however you want to put it, are not giving proper buyer consultations. By that I mean they're not, giving the buyer all the information that's needed. They're not explaining the buyer's process, and they're not explaining the real estate process to the buyer, which is leaving a lot of questions. What happened today was I was called. I was referred to from a former client of mine, and they referred someone who is actually currently working with a realtor. But this person had a lot of questions and had a lot of anxiety about the buying process. This shouldn't happen. If you sit down with your client, with your buyer, seller, whoever you're sitting down with, and you do a proper buyer consultation, there really shouldn't be too much anxiety or questions involved, or at least those questions, when they do pop up, you can revise it and say, hey, remember when we sat down and I talked to you about this, that, and the other. If you take your buyer through a proper consultation, then these questions don't arise, And I'm talking about from start to finish. Buyers consultations, yes, they can take a long time, and I know a lot of people who are out here looking to buy, they don't want to sit in the office and talk to a realtor. They just want to be shown a house. But there's a lot of things behind the scenes that buyers and sellers don't know, and that's what we're here for. We are here as your advisor. We're here as your guide through this process. So, the basic buyer consult, basically you should take them through the whole process from start to finish, different scenarios, such as financing. There's different types of financing. If they are military, they can use their VA, or if not, they can use FHA, conventional. There are grants in place that can help with the buying process as far as buyer's assistance, first-time home buyer's assistance, things like that. There is, different types of homes that you buy, or different types of sales. You have your existing sale. That's just a person who wants to sell their home. Maybe they're moving or something like that. Then you have a new home, which is usually a new construction. Then you have your foreclosures, okay? And then you have your short sales, and those are a little bit more complicated than a regular sale or a new home. And I'm not going to get too deep into this because I want this video to be quick, but I just want to tell all realtors, please sit down with your buyers, your sellers, anyone who you are looking to work with, and do a proper buyer consultation. And, to any buyers or sellers looking at this, just take the time to sit down and get that knowledge, because what you can read online, you can Google, you can Zillow, Trulia, you can do all of that, but you cannot get the full information until you sit down and talk to a professional. And that's all I'm going to say on that subject. I talked to this person for quite a while, explaining to them what they were in, what they were getting into, and, what was happening throughout their process. I don't want to get too deep into it. And I, avoided trying to, what I would say or what I feel is still someone else's client. And I said, talk to your realtor and ask her this, that, and the other, and try to get this information. I was not trying to steal someone's client today. That's not how I work. But, at the same time, if you're not giving your buyer this information, that's creating anxiety, that's creating questions in that buyer's mind. Then, you just straighten up, please. Just straighten up. And hopefully this will help someone to sit down and focus on their buyer's consultation. I know after speaking with that lady, I went ahead and sat down and looked through my buyer's consultation, made sure I had everything down. So besides that, everybody, happy Saturday, and hope to be seeing you guys again.